So, hello everyone. Today we're going to solve more integrals. So today's integral, also by the way it's day 20 right now, is the integral of 0 to pi over 3 of negative sine x times the natural log of 1 over cos cubed x plus sine squared x cos x dx. How are we going to solve this? Before we solve it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe in this video, guys. So how to solve it is pretty simple. First, we see that this is factorable, so we can see that this is we can factor cosine over both sides, right? So then we have this, we have the same thing right here, but now we have the natural log of 1 over cosine x, and then what's left is cosine squared x plus sine squared x dx. And then, oh, would you look at that, what is this, guys? We're all familiar with this. This is just 1, right? Because cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1, so we can just delete that, leaving us with this, guys, 1 over cosine x dx. And what is 1 over cosine? That's just secant, right? Secant x. So then this integral collapses into just the natural log of secant x times negative sine x. And then, actually guys, I kind of made a mistake. Instead of changing this to a secant x, I'm going to keep it as 1 over cosine. Why? Because we have here the natural log of 1 over cosine x. What is the natural log of 1 over anything? Well, that's just negative of that thing, right? So then we can convert this into negative the natural log. So then we have this, and then what's negative times negative? Well, that's just positive, right? So this cancels out too, the negative signs. So then all of this just collapses into the sine x times natural log of cosine x. And then from here we can see that sine x is a derivative of cosine, so we can just use something called u sub. I'm going to let u as cosine x. And then what's the differentiation of cosine x? I'm going to say it as du over dx. Well, this is equals to negative sine x, right? And then we can convert this into dx, which equals to du over negative sine. And then because we changed the variable into u, we also need to change the bounds, guys. So the first one, when x equals to 0, right? When x equals to 0, what does u equal to? Well, u equals to cosine x, right? So u equals to cosine of 0. What is cosine 0? That's just 1, right? So then u becomes 1 here. And then the next one, where am I going to write it? Then for the next one, we have x equals to pi over 3. I'm going to now u equals cosine of pi over 3. What is cosine pi over 3? Well, that's just a half, right? So then u equals a half, like so. So then we can convert this integral with the u variables to this, guys, the integral of change the bounds, so it's 1 to a half now. And then we also, because we have du over negative sine x, we can cross out the negative, we can cross out the sign, leaving us with just negative du, right? So then we have the natural log of u times the negative du, like this. I'm going to make some space by deleting this. And then one of our properties of integrals, when we have the bounds like this, we can switch around the bound, but we also need to make them negative. But because we also have a negative here, the negatives will cancel out, guys. So this is just the integral of 1 to a half of natural log, right? And then from this video, where I explain this exact integral, we know that this equals to u times the natural log of u minus u, right? Instead of adding c, or the constant of integration, we're going to evaluate it from 1 until a half, like this. So then I need to make some space by deleting some parts. So then we have this expression. So now we can substitute u as 1, and then when u is a half, right? 1 times natural log of 1. Natural log of 1 is 0, so that's negative 1, right? So this is going to be negative 1 minus, here is a half. I'm going to write it out because it's kind of complicated. A half, natural log of a half minus a half. Then remember, guys, we have this, which we can convert it into negative natural log of 2, like this. We have this now, and then we subtract this. Don't forget to add the parentheses, and then we can just, because this negative is gonna cancel out into a positive, right? And then what is a half minus 1? That's just negative a half, right? So then we can put everything here now. So then our answer is just natural log of 2 minus 1. And if you guys are wondering, this equals to, or approximately equals to, negative 0.15. So yeah, this integral is quite interesting with an interesting answer. Of course, this is from Daily Integral. This problem was actually from Liam, which he was grade 9. So that's pretty impressive. So So that's why, guys, keep integrating, and bye, guys. Like and subscribe.